Hi guys, welcome back to another Pet Simulator 99 video. Today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about mastery and how you can master it. Let's get started. Before we go into each type of mastery, let's start with mastery in general. There are 11 different types and each one focuses on one specific thing. Each goes up to level 99 and every 10 levels a new perk is unlocked, including level 99. But keep in mind that levels require way more effort the further you go. If you want to see how much XP each level takes, head over to my Discord where the spreadsheet is posted. And just one last thing before we get started, I just want to make sure you understand how good some of these masteries are. Some can even double the amount of gems you can make, so this is definitely worth watching. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up is gift bags. As of recording this, it is the newest mastery, only coming out as of yesterday. Some highlight perks are 2x bundle luck, automatically claiming free gifts, and better loot from mini chests. I just recently made a video on gift bags, and if you haven't seen that one yet, now's the time because this method just got better. For this one, there are only two different ways to get this mastery up, and those are daily free gifts and opening any of the loot boxes. And something that surprised me was those little balloons above every area don't actually give you any XP. In my opinion, the best way to get this mastery up is small gift bags because you make a lot of gems back and you get 15 XP for every single one. But in the end, opening all the different types of gifts is definitely the way to go. Now it's time to rate it. This one mainly gives you more luck when it comes to gift bags, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. You can definitely make a lot of gems from this, but the only problem is the good items are going to become worth less if they're easier to get, so make sure to do this one fast. Second is key mastery. Some of the highlight perks are combine all keys, all the key protectors which are way too overpowered, and a 25% better loot from tech keys, mainly because of the huge, which is more common than you would think. There are also only two different ways to get this mastery up, and that is combining keys and using them. There is a lot of different keys though, so you could say that there's more. But the main things you want to do is combine all your keys any chance you get, use the treasure hideout frequently because it gives you a lot of XP for some reason, and last but not least, use secret keys. Secret keys in the treehouse are by far the best because it actually increases 2 masteries, which I'll get to in a second. To wrap up this mastery, I'm actually going to give it a 10 out of 10. I've gotten so many huges and royalties from using keys, and this mastery just makes them more frequent, so I highly recommend it. Next mastery is economy. The highlight perks for this one are 3x the merchant restock speed, 3x vending machine restock speed, and automatically buying vending machines, which I think is pretty good because no one goes back to World 1 just to buy vending machines. There are 4 different ways to get XP for this mastery, and they are vending machines, traveling merchant, regular merchants, and secret keys, but only treehouse. Still, in my opinion, the only one you should really be focusing on is secret keys because you get 2 masteries done at once. Overall, this mastery isn't the best, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't work on it because it is a good mastery, it's just not the priority one. Next up is fruits mastery. The highlight perks are queue 100 fruits, get bonus from 30 fruits instead of 20, and automatically eat fruits. This basically means you can have 6 permanent boosts of 30%, which is really good. You can really only get XP from this for making rainbow fruits and eating fruit. But in my opinion, I recommend eating fruit and having a fruity enchant on at all times because it lets you eat fruits 2 times as fast. It also makes your fruits 25% better, but that doesn't really matter. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10 because when it's maxed, you permanently have a 30% boost on bonuses, diamonds, and drops, a 150% bonus on coins, and 45% bonus on damage. Then you're going to times those numbers by 2 because of rainbow fruits, and it's all the fruits in one. In my opinion, this is the best mastery in the entire game, and most people don't even realize it. Another good mastery is Breakables. Some highlight boosts are higher flag duration, higher flag stacking, faster respawn speeds on Breakables, and a higher chance of mini chest spawning. There really isn't any method you need for this one because the only way to get XP is just breaking Breakables. Another thing I want to add is right now we are inside of a clan battle that requires you to have cores, and mini chests are really good at dropping cores, and this mastery makes them spawn 2 times as fast and gives you 5 times better loot. So this adds just a little bit more need to this mastery. Now it's time to rate it. Right now, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, but as soon as this clan quest is gone, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This is definitely one of the better masteries, and I 100% encourage you to try to work on this. But a majority of things it's giving you, you can accomplish with a macro, but I guess it saves you the time of that. Now we can move on to eggs mastery. The highlights for this one are golden rainbow pet increases, bonus egg slots, and 2 times faster egg opening. There really isn't much strategy for this one either, but Do keep in mind that each egg gives 1/2 of an XP, and gold and charged eggs also don't change this number. I'm gonna rate this one a 9 out of 10 because just the 2 times faster eggs alone would be good enough for me. Overall, it kind of just gives you a better way to hatch eggs, which I think is well worth it. Our first pair of the video is potions and enchants. These ones are so similar to a point where I can cover them at the same time. Some of the major highlights are less items required to upgrade, the ability to craft higher tier versions, and a 10% chance to get a free tier upgrade, each in their own way. The only way to get XP from these is to craft them, but for potions, you can also get some XP for drinking them. When it comes to rating them, I'm actually going to give Enchants Mastery a 9 out of 10 and Potions only an 8 out of 10. And don't get me wrong, they're both really good and I think you should go after them, but I think Enchants are just a little bit better in practical use. And this brings us to our second pair in the last masteries of the video, and they are Fishing and Digging, otherwise known as the minigame masteries. Some of the highlights are rainbow tools, better huge odds, and mastery exclusive features. Fishing having deep pools and digging having mastery chests. As you can probably assume, the only way to get XP is from actually fishing or digging, which requires you to go back to World 1, which no one likes doing. Also, something I want to add, unlike most masteries, it actually does not affect anything outside of this certain topic. So if you're going to get this mastery up, it won't affect anything you do in-game unless you are inside of these minigames. In the end, I'm going to give both of these a 5 out of 10. The perks are good, but the amount of time you have to spend digging or fishing without good perks is just not worth it for me. I know that was a lot of information, so let me try to recap as simply as possible. So here we go with my official recommendations for masteries. The ones I think you should prioritize are fruits, keys, breakables, eggs, and enchants. And the ones I kind of feel neutral about are gift bags, potions, and economy. And not in a million years do I think you should work on pets, fishing, or digging. It's just a complete waste of time. But yet again, this is just my opinion, but I definitely recommend to follow this. And just one last thing I want to add is I just created a Discord. Its main purposes are to share any random information that I found out that I think you guys need to know. Helps me better answer any questions you guys have, and you guys might even be able to contribute what my next video is about. So if any of that interests you, make sure to go check that out and I'd appreciate it a lot. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and if it was, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching.